Well, thank you very much, Jeff, and to yourself, to Philip Bart, to members of staff who are here, to my great friend and colleague in Tim McCurdy as the local member, but very particularly those who work at Bruck. It's great to see you here as well. And thanks for the invitation to join you here today. It's a delight for me to come to your workplace when we've had numerous conversations, Philip and Jeff, over the course of time in my work environment back down there. I think the takeout of the commentary you have just made is one of innovation. You know, in life you can't stand still. You either go forward or you go backwards. You cannot stand still. And to hear this protracted and impressive list of initiatives in which you are engaged, Jeff, just bespeaks the fact of the history of Bruck, the way that the organisation has always focused on the fact that you can't stand still. You need to be part of tomorrow's world, not dwelling on what may have been the former state of play. And that is the company's proud record and the way that it is in the marketplace right now. It enjoys the iconic status which it does around not only Wangaratta but in the northeast and in the industry sector, because of the fact that it's been prepared to invest in its people and its personnel first and foremost, and then in the sorts of initiatives that bring me here today to the extent that we as a government are able to support the company in its investments in infrastructure. And on that particular point, we are very pleased to have contributed to enabling Australian weaving mills come from Devonport over to the point of consolidation here at Wangaratta. It's $500,000 that we're contributing from our Regional Growth Fund, and it means the creation of another 25 jobs here in Wangaratta. Not only that, it helps secure the 204 jobs plus of those who are here. It opens a new front for the company based in this the Wangaratta environment, and so we are delighted to enable that stage of the process to actually occur. To those in addition who come over from Tassie, we welcome them. They're very, very welcome, and we are delighted to have as many of them as possible, actually, who come across and continue to join us. We'll be thrilled to bits. On the other issue in relation to water management and wastewater treatment, this has been an absolutely wonderful initiative on behalf of Bruck. Far-sighted, delivered on budget, about $6.1 million altogether. We as a government have contributed $2.2 million or thereabouts, just short of it, from the Regional Growth Fund, and it means remarkable outcomes. The company's been able to use 121 megalitres, 129 megalitres, 121 megalitres it is, of water less than it did the year before. Now that's a significant amount of water. Its trade waste discharges are down by some 89 megalitres. These are big numbers, and they translate into the way the company operates, to its cost base, to its bottom line, and they mean all the better, of course, that you get better outcomes financially, but from an environmental point of view, and from a holistic perspective from the community's point of view, these are wonderful, wonderful outcomes. And look, all credit to you. One of the penalties, problems that comes with running a manufacturing enterprise in particular is that so much of your money that is spent is either under the ground or up in the air, and people never see it. You don't get as it were, a physical return on it, and it is a frustration. But at the other end, if you are going to compete today in a global economy, which this company is doing, and you are going to be one of the players, a major player, as this company is, then these are the things you have to do. You must invest in your people, and you must invest in your facilities. And so we're very, very pleased to be able to support the company. I've said to Philip and to Jeff now in our conversation just before we started into these formalities, we stand ready as a government to continue to support Bruck. We have great regard for the work that the people who work in the company do and for the product that is produced, and to have Australian weaving mills across here now. We've got the only towel manufacturer in the Australian nation is now wrapped into the facilities here. And we're very, very conscious of these sorts of innovative ideas that the company brings and the outcomes that they deliver. So thank you very much for having us along. It's a great pleasure to be here. I look forward to having a bit of a walk around and to seeing a few of the folk who contribute their mighty efforts to making this the reality that it is. Well done to all.